Welcome to County Office, your ultimate guide to local government services and public records. Let's get started.
What are the best practices for county evidence collection? Have you ever wondered how evidence is collected and preserved at the county level? The process is vital for ensuring justice is served. Let's break down the best practices for county evidence collection. First, training and preparation are key. Law enforcement personnel need to be well-trained in evidence collection techniques. They should understand the different types of evidence, including physical, biological, and digital. Proper handling is essential to maintain the integrity of the evidence. Next, maintaining a chain of custody is crucial. This means keeping a detailed record of everyone who handles the evidence. This record helps ensure that the evidence remains untampered with throughout its life cycle. When it comes to the evidence collection process, the first step is identification and collection. Evidence must be identified at the crime scene and collected carefully using the right tools and containers. This helps prevent contamination. After collection, packaging and labeling are important. Evidence should be placed in tamper-evident bags or containers. Each piece of evidence must be labeled with details such as the collector's initials, the date and time of collection, a description of the evidence, and the case number. Storage and security are also vital. Evidence should be stored in a secure facility with restricted access. This facility needs locks, alarms, and surveillance systems to prevent unauthorized access. For certain types of evidence, like biological samples, environmental conditions such as temperature control are necessary to maintain integrity. Documentation is another key aspect. Every step of the evidence collection and handling process should be documented. This includes entry and exit logs for the storage facility. Keeping a clear record of who accessed the evidence is essential. Before submitting evidence to forensic laboratories for analysis, law enforcement must prepare a detailed report. This report should include information about the evidence, its location, and who handled it. A submission form or packing slip typically accompanies the evidence to ensure clear identification and tracking. Legal considerations cannot be overlooked. Evidence must be collected and handled according to legal standards to ensure it is admissible in court. Improper handling can lead to evidence being deemed inadmissible. County law enforcement agencies must also comply with state and federal regulations regarding evidence collection and handling. This includes following guidelines for maintaining the chain of custody and ensuring secure storage. By following these best practices, county law enforcement can ensure that evidence is collected, stored, and submitted in a manner that supports fair and efficient legal proceedings. Understanding these practices helps everyone appreciate the importance of proper evidence collection in the justice system.
To learn more, check out these links, which you can click in the description below. And feel free to comment your questions. We're here to help.
Want the inside scoop on your neighborhood? Imagine knowing exactly what your neighbors paid or who actually owns that stunning house down the block. At countyoffice.org, you can create a free account and snoop through over 150 million property records, owner names, mortgage details, sale prices, all those things other sites make you pay for. Don't miss out on the fun. Just Google countyoffice.org property records or head to countyoffice.org directly and create your free account today. Go on, get your snoop on.
Imagine you are facing a legal situation, and you know you have something important, a physical item, that could truly make all the difference in presenting your side. It is a powerful feeling to have key evidence, but knowing how to present it correctly can feel overwhelming. To prepare physical evidence for court, you must carefully collect, preserve, document, and then formally present each item following strict legal procedures, ensuring its authenticity and admissibility. This meticulous process helps the court trust that your evidence is reliable and genuinely supports your case. The why behind these steps is crucial. Courts need to be absolutely certain that your evidence is exactly what you claim it is, and that it has not been tampered with or altered in any way. This foundational legal principle is often referred to as the chain of custody, which is a detailed record tracking the possession and handling of evidence from its discovery to its presentation in court. Without a clear and unbroken chain of custody, even the most compelling piece of evidence might be deemed unreliable and excluded from the proceedings. To begin, start by identifying any item that could potentially support your case, whether it is a damaged object, a crucial document, or a piece of property. Once identified, carefully preserve each item exactly as you found it, avoiding any alterations or cleaning, as even minor changes can affect its integrity. Always use gloves if necessary and place items in secure, clear containers, such as sealable plastic bags or evidence boxes, to prevent contamination or further damage. Crucially, document everything immediately by taking clear photographs or video of the item in its original location, making detailed written notes about when and where you found it, and listing anyone who was present. Next, maintain a strict chain of custody for each piece of evidence by limiting access to it and meticulously recording every person who handles the item, along with the date and time of each transfer. Create a simple logbook or sheet for each item to track its movement, ensuring that its integrity remains unchallenged. When you are ready for court, organize your evidence neatly, clearly label each item with an exhibit number, and be prepared to explain its relevance to your case. Always remember that while you can collect and organize, the legal presentation of evidence often requires the expertise of an attorney, who can ensure all technical rules for admissibility are met. By diligently collecting, preserving, and documenting your physical evidence, you empower yourself with verifiable facts that can clearly illustrate your story to the court. This careful preparation not only boosts your confidence but also significantly increases the likelihood that your evidence will be accepted and understood, allowing the court to see the full and accurate picture you are presenting.